Hey, what's up, party people?
Let's go! Chip has a fucking podcast. 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 Fuck yeah!
Like they would give you like 4 slices of Wonder Bread, like in saran wrap, like ready to go if you ask for bread. 4 slices, and they hand them out like McDonald's gives out ketchup.
Hold on a second. This is gold. I want to use this to start the podcast. Is everybody there?
We're all here. Chip, are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. Of course I
Okay,
am.
good.
Thank God I
Just making
got
sure.
that. Hold on a second. All right, Dave, don't be nervous. What were you just saying about the bread? Hi, Jessy, milady.
Oh, darling.
Hey,
Welcome to the
Jessy.
show. Hold on. You were talking about bread and you got the whole internet buzzing.
So I'm in Austin, Texas, and I'm having barbecue with my friends, and they give you the option to have bread, but they'll just give you 4 slices of Wonder Bread in saran wrap. It's too much bread to just be giving out.
And we're off. I mean, I don't believe it. This is crazy. We got to start. Oh, God damn it, Chipperson, you hit your thing. All right, welcome back to the show. Jessy, welcome back to the show. Tell me, Jessy, your top 2 or 3 bread stories.
Can we talk about where I have shoved bread and where bread has been shoved up inside me?
I would love to hear about
Those are good
that.
bread stories.
Yep,
yeah.
I would like to
Yeah,
hear all
that's
about
the
it.
best kind of
Tell
bread
us more.
stories.
No. How about someone else go before I go with my story? Because I don't want to, take all the spotlight. No, just kidding.
Okay, Zia, give me a bread story. Something that's got a holiday vibe to it, but a happy ending that looks like it's going to be sad, revolving around pumpernickel preferred.
All right. Well, that's easy.
That's very specific.
That's very
I like to
specific.
be specific about bread. My fans are very fucking bread-oriented people.
They are. They know a lot about bread. I can tell you that. One time I was eating pumpernickel on Christmas. I was really excited to get this pumpernickel loaf. I couldn't wait. And then I get to the bakery and I'm like, holy shit, I don't have enough money to get this pumpernickel loaf. And I thought I wasn't going to get it, Chip. I thought I wasn't going to have any bread that year.
Okay, let's switch. Jessy, now, not to put you on the spot, how about this? Your best bread story revolving around financial indiscretion.
Just like her, there was a time that there was a piece of bread, several bread. It was a cake actually, that I wanted and I couldn't afford. So, one thing led to another and I had to get on my knees to get the payment.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on a second. Now, are you talking about praying to the Lord?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, because I don't want to misread that as sucking a pecker. I hope it's praying to the Lord.
Oh, the second the pecker came after. I had to give thanks first.
Oh, what a good person you are. That's the best way to do it. You thank the Lord and then you toot on the pecker. Trust me, I've been taught the same way. My mother told me that. Chipper always thank his what would she call him? Oh, the Lord.
Wait, you don't toot on the Lord and thank on the pecker?
No, because the Lord doesn't engage in that. The Lord does not have a pecker, my mother said.
What does he have?
I don't know, but he impregnated Mary without having sex.
Is he like a Ken doll down there?
I think he is, yes.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm looking at my fucking fat neck. I wish Jim would stop eating. All right, so Jessy, I haven't talked to you in a long time. Where are you?
Ron, I'm back home in Denver, taking care of my gym here at home, and then I'm starting my candle line. So I've been having a lot of fun with that, making new candles and new fragrances and stuff.
Hold on.
for my
Can
upcoming year.
you talk closer to the mic? It's harder to hear you a little bit.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's good. All right, so candle fragrances. They asked me to do one. They said, Chipperson, what's your favorite scent? So I dug into my belly button. I'm like, you think you could make this a top seller? And they were not keen on it. What are some
God.
fragrances you like?
Like rose petals with jasmine. Oh my God, that's one of my favorite mixes. And lavender, it's one of my favorites. Like you cannot like candles and not like lavender candle. So
Uh,
soothing.
Honestly, from your lips to God's ears, Temple, engage me with a candle story. You gotta have a favorite scent. Every comedian does.
Yeah, I burn candles. I burn candles regularly. I like them to smell fruity, like citrusy, almost like like very evident that someone's covering up the smell of drugs. Like I like
Yep.
that kind of scent in my candle.
Yep.
Actually, I
Same.
have a scent that it's hemp, which actually smells like burned weed. So you can
Hemp?
just say it's not the weed, it's the candle.
Do you have anything that smells like freebase?
No.
That's a very peculiar odor. I've smelled that many times coming out from under my mother's bathroom when Reggie was over. See,
How do
what's
you
your
know that's what it was? Oh,
Oh, because he told me.
oh, okay.
I was like, hey, are you eating a candy? He goes, no, I'm freebasing.
Okay.
Felt silly.
As
See, your
opposed
leg
to
is
paying for
showing.
it.
Your leg is
Sorry,
showing.
sorry,
Fans are not going to
sorry,
like
Chip.
that.
They're no, they're
Fans
gonna
are not
hate
going to
it.
like that.
I thought I'd cover up in my Christmas sweater for today anyway, you know.
Very Darth Vaderish. I should have wore a fucking. I don't know
Hold on.
why I didn't wear a fucking chipmus. Oh, wow. Hold on a second.
Oh,
No, put your arms above your head. I want to read it. We have to beep that out. Her buttocks are showing. My apologies.
My
lady.
whole butt.
But
Sorry, Chip.
that's a cool sweatshirt.
Isn't it cool? I got it at Target.
Did you really? That's a really nice sweater. I don't have a whole lot of fucking Christmas, but if I was smart, I'd be wearing my fucking chipness one, but I'm dumb. So, Jesse, let me ask you, what are you going to do for the holidays? And then remind me to talk to you about the candle line, because I was joking about the belly button gook, but I really am starting a candle scent called Coagulated Bouillabaisse. It's about what happens when you get a nice fish stew and it kind of hardens like a waxy texture. The smell of that burning, bellissimo.
That will be a scent that people will remember for sure.
That's right, babe. They sure will. So you're in Denver. You don't even have to worry about fucking weed because you could smoke it legal there.
Yeah, I have my own how do you call it? Pottery at home.
You grow it?
The fun thing. I said, my husband does.
He grows pot or he like sells it?
No, he likes growing it. It's like me with the candles. It's like, why do we make all of this for money? No, we just do it for fun. He likes growing stuff, so he got to have the whole yard to himself. So he started planting tomatoes, and then it was carrots, and then it was corn, and then I don't know how he ended up at the end growing weed.
That's the natural progression. It starts
Yeah.
with carrots, it goes to corn, it goes to weed. That's the way it is. Sometimes a yam in there just for good measure, but weed has to come after corn. That's just the rules.
That's how my dad did it. Yeah.
How'd your dad do it? Zia, talk about your dad.
That's how he started. He started just, tinkering in the yard, and he was growing a little tomatoes. He grew some cucumbers, couple pumpkins, definitely a yam. And then you're right. It's like right after corn, it was just weed.
Started cheebing up. Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
you and your husband spoke Chiba?
Who are you talking
Me?
to me?
No, Dave.
Jesse.
I
Dave.
was
Oh.
asking Dave. Dave,
yeah,
you
me and
smoke
my
pot,
husband
right?
smoke Chiba. Yes.
And now let me ask you, Jess, do you and the husband fucking
Smoke? Of course. What kind of a grower would I be if I don't smoke my own product?
I guess you have to test it, right? But don't get high at your own supply. Are you kidding me? My old
that's
boss, Frank
different.
Lopez, said that.
That's what I tell my prostitutes also.
Don't get high on your own supply.
Yeah.
You're right.
Do you get high on your own supply?
I don't grow drugs. I just get high on life. Like I like to spread joy and laughter. I like to go forth and spread joy and laughter, and I get really high off of that. Like a lot of times I'll walk into a store, right? One time I seen this old lady, so I made like a little joke. I forget what it was, something colostomy bag oriented. And she smiles like that, and I lit up and I said, "You don't understand, lady. I'm feeling stoned from the laughter." True story. My hand of God.
My hand to God.
Would never lie about that.
Yeah. When you say that, are you Italian, Chip?
I got like a little bit of Italian in me, but not a whole lot. I think I got like a little bit of German and a little bit of everything, a little Native American. I understand, at least that's what I've been saying, to get benefits, and a little bit of Senator Warren. But I've been, yeah, I got a little bit of everything. Jess, talk to Daddy about what nationality you are.
Jessy.
What, darling? Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you say Jess? I'm like, who's Jess?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I like to abbreviate. Like he's De and she's Z, and you're Jess, and I'm Chip.
I have friends that are Jess. That's why I'm like, wait, do we actually have a Jess in the group?
Yeah, Jesse, let me ask you. Now, we talked about my heritage. I got a little bit of Native American, a little bit of a lot of things, a little bit Scandinavian with a Dutch flavor. That's what I tell girls. And what are you?
I'm half Mexican, half Colombian. Born in Colombia, raised in Mexico and United States.
So let me ask you something. Do you speak Spanish?
Yes, I do.
Where were you raised?
Half of my life I was raised in Mexico, and the other half, 20 years of my life, I've been here in United States.
Oh, did you ever go to Colombia?
My parents moved out of Colombia when I was very little, like year old, 2 years.
What part of Colombia?
Barranquilla. So I
Oh,
don't remember.
I've heard of that. I say it right too. I was in Medellin.
Mm-hmm.
That's the proper way to say it. You ever heard of Pablo Escobar?
Of course, who hasn't?
That's right.
I haven't. I've never heard of him. Who's
Pablo Escobar. He's really cool. He's a singer, and he's got like a really nice voice and a nice vibe to him.
Seems like a cool guy, right?
That's exactly who he is.
Yeah, he's really cool. Now let me ask you, Zia, what's your nationality? Because you got like, did you dye your hair platinum or something?
Yes, I did. I did dye my hair platinum.
Daddy notices everything.
Aw, Chip.
Hold on a second. So you dyed it platinum. What are you doing for the holidays? Talk to me about the platinum and what made you do it.
I did it, and I'll tell you exactly why I did it.
Wait, what are you doing with your hands? That looks weird.
I know, it looks stupid, right? I don't know why I'm doing
Yeah,
it.
that's terrible.
No, nobody should do that.
Yeah,
huh?
my
It's really bad.
apologies to Dave and Jesse.
Sorry, guys. Wait, the platinum. That's what we're talking about, the platinum.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. You're not in trouble. I
Oh,
like
good,
it.
okay.
Oh, wait, where'd Jesse go? How come a seat has
I
eyes in it?
I know,
The
I
seat
just
has
had
eyes in
to
it.
put my phone in
Keep
silent
watching.
because it keeps going. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
How come your seat has eyes in it? Is that in case anybody needs to talk to you? They can just go, Jesse, and poke you through the seat?
Oh, that's
I
good.
mean,
That's a
for
Fortnite
who I am, everyone knows that everything of me have eyes on it. The back of my tattoo are eyes. The tattoo. Wait, not the back of my tattoo.
Wait, what
The
tattoo do you got?
I have on my back.
What's your
Our eyes.
tattoo?
It's a set of eyes right here that is like sideways. It says just no one. And there's another set of eyes right on top of my pelvis.
Wait a
You've
second.
seen it before. Remember?
Wait a minute. Is that I was wondering who was staring at me. I was like, wait a minute, because then I felt like there was a nose in my mouth. Okay, that makes perfect sense.
Yes,
I understand.
exactly.
The eyes were looking at me and the nose was, I got it. So why the eyes? Why do you like the eyes? Zia, babe, put a pin in it. Daddy's coming back. Why do you like the eyes? Go.
Me? Why? Because I think that the eyes are like the door to the soul. So if you have pretty eyes, just like I do, then you can get, through people's souls just by watching it. That's
Yeah.
what got me into the eyes. And then one thing led to another that I decided to tattoo them as a trademark.
Now, let me ask you something. Dave, do you like to look into a lady's eyes? Are you a big
Yes.
eye gazer?
Yes.
What do you say to
Absolutely.
her? I like to tell a girl things like, you're so pretty, I don't know what to do. And you look into her eyes and I'll cup her chin like that. You take a nice firm grip on the chin and you kind of dig your thumb into it and you pull her lip down a little bit and then you hold it and you tell her nice things.
Remember
Oh,
at the
Chip.
time you did that to me, Chip? I loved it.
Yeah, because we're only friends. I remember I
Yes.
said that. I grabbed your chin. I go, Z, I know you're married, but you're really special. And you were like, thanks, Chipperson.
Yeah, and I felt like you really meant it.
Yes, I did.
I
Dave,
once
what do
had
you?
I once had a barber put his thumb in my mouth like that. It was an accident, but I didn't like it.
Wait, the barber? Why was he doing that?
He was trying to, I guess, hold my lip taut to shape up my mustache, but it went in my mouth by accident.
Oh, what did it
Uh.
taste like?
Doritos.
Ah,
Oh,
Could have been worse. It could have tasted like batteries or
yeah,
pennies.
yeah. Or it
his
could have tasted
balls.
like Ralph Malph's Heine if it was Fonzie putting his thumb in. Okay, so Zia, what were you saying?
Oh, the reason I dyed my hair is literally because I have a girl crush on Alana Pierce, and I wanted to have the same hair as her. That's pretty
who
much
is
it.
she?
Alana Pierce, she's a games developer. She's an Australian games developer, and she used to be a games journalist. She worked for IGN. Now she works for the studio that I think Santa Monica Studios, who makes God of War, and that's the game she's currently working on right now. She's a writer. She's awesome. I love her.
Jesse, how come you don't have anything on your green screen?
I didn't set it up. I was in a rush because today I had my own podcast to do, and then I was doing some editing and cutaways and stuff that I was like, oh my God, I have to retouch my makeup and change my outfit for the interview. And then when I least noticed, it was 2:30. I was like, okay, yeah, it's time to sit down.
That's a very nice top. You look very nice in it.
Thank you.
I like the studs around it. I would get that for a lady.
Yeah.
They're always very sexy wearing studs next to your breast.
Yes, they are very nice. I should get some for Jim Norton. I should get it so he can wear them next to his bosoms. He's gotten very, very fat, and everyone's disgusted, including me.
The season. Ugh.
Wait, what are you putting in your ear?
The other what you call it?
Earbuds?
Earpod?
Earbuds?
Yes. Yeah, so I can hear you better because it's kind of hard to just hear from one ear.
I know. Trust me, a lot of times like that, whatever I'm doing like that, like if I'm on the phone or something, it's hard for me to hear on the phone. So a lot of times I'll hold the phone in the middle of my face so the sound goes to both ears equally.
I never thought about it like that.
Genius.
Yep. I do this. I talk
Jeez.
into it like that, and then I go, hang on a second. And then when they're talking, I hold it up like that, and I can fucking hear
So
everything.
the sound is distributed.
The sound is evenly
Smart.
distributed. Yeah, a lot of times you put it on the bridge of your nose to get balance, and the sound will flow down under your fucking eyes right into your ears, babe. Trust me.
That's genius. You don't rule the world because you don't want to.
My lady. But, all right, so Dave, what do you got behind you? Talk to us about your background. By the way, I'm only doing Zoom the next 2 weeks because somebody has to visit their aging parents and doesn't want to be responsible for them dropping dead. So I decided to do Zoom to be responsible.
Very
Yeah.
nice
That's
of you,
good.
Joe. Yeah.
This is all of my girlfriend's artwork. My girlfriend
Wow.
draws pictures from cartoons, and she hangs it on the wall.
So what are they? She's a good artist? I can't see.
The Jetsons, that's Rosie in the top from the Jetsons, the robot. Then there's like the
Oh.
scene from the Jetsons where she takes his money, where she takes his wallet and gives him back the dollar bill.
Oh, like
Um,
in the beginning, in the
yeah.
in the beginning credits. Okay.
So she just like isolates scenes from cartoons that she grew up watching, and she draws them when she's bored.
Wow,
So
she's a good
cool.
artist.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yo, one time when I was a kid, I drew a turkey.
Did you use your
with
hand?
hands?
With your
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I traced the turkey around and I wrote gobble gobble and I gave it to my mom for Thanksgiving.
Did she put it
Yeah.
on the fridge?
No, she crumpled it up and said, "This is not a good picture, Chipper."
Oh,
She didn't.
Oh, that's
She didn't deep fry it.
No, she didn't. I put little macaronis around it and she said, "You're too old to be doing this."
how old were
Do you
Chip?
guys?
29.
Do you guys do turkey again for Christmas?
I do turkey. I'm a big January 6th turkey guy. I like a good January 6th turkey. And
Why
then I'm a big
January 6th?
not because of what you're thinking. What are you thinking?
oh God.
Not because of what you're thinking.
Not because of what happened at the Capitol.
Oh, it is because of what you're thinking. Yes, that's why I'll have
I
turkey.
see.
There's no significance, but I'm just like, there was a capital incident, and I'm going to enjoy some turkey.
See, I
Making
would've
sure we're
thought
on
you
the
would
same
be enjoying
page.
some ham.
You like ham?
Ham for
I
Christmas?
prefer
Okay.
ham.
Now, do you
Or
like
prime rib.
This question is going to blow the doors off. Jesse, don't be shy. Just tell the truth. Do you like the cloves in ham?
Of course.
I'm a big clove guy. My mother used to have her boyfriends over and they would eat all the ham and I wouldn't get any ham because they would want all of it, but she would save me a bowl of cloves.
So you got to eat just the cloves after?
Yeah, I would jam them up under my teeth and pretend I was a creature of some sort.
You know who loves ham?
Well, let me guess.
You're never gonna get this one.
Edie Amin. Bad guess. Just cut that part out. Who likes ham?
Sam, I am.
God damn it,
Ooh.
you're not wrong. You're not
Yeah.
wrong. Green
That's
eggs and
actually
ham.
that's probably more correct than the answer that I was thinking.
Wait, let me
Jesse,
guess.
you wanna-
Who loves ham? Jesse, name someone who might like ham.
Ben Affleck.
Ben, that's right. Ben Affleck might like a ham. I don't know if it's right or wrong, but it sounds believable. I was also going to guess Joseph Goebbels. That was my next guess. Idi Amin and Joseph Goebbels.
Who's Joseph Goebbels?
Oh, he propaganda minister for the Nazis. He's dead now a long time. Real piece
Oh,
of garbage.
God.
But I understood he liked a good ham sandwich.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. Him and Hitler
Black-
were really close. Hitler was a liverwurst guy. It's funny, a little bit of trivia for you. All right, let me ask you. So, who likes ham? Go.
Black Israelites.
Why do they like ham? Those guys are great. I always stand and watch them talk. I'm like, who is this white devil? I'll help you guys get him. But then I remembered how evil I am. Sometimes I ask them, can I read out of the book with you? Because they're going, and then the guy comes over and reads a passage. I'm like, I was a good reader in school. May I help?
Yeah.
What did they say to you, Chip?
One guy accidentally hit me in the groin with a staff. I'm like, why are you standing with a
Accidentally?
staff? He was standing there with a staff like Moses.
Yeah.
How do you know they
Staff
like
and
ham?
hockey pads. I saw them at Pio Pio.
What's P.O.P.O.?
It's a Spanish food restaurant in Harlem.
Now, were they yelling at people?
No, they were just all together eating.
Eating
they just
ham?
Took a break.
Oh. What do those guys do when they go home? They don't seem like very fun guys when they go home.
They go home and help their children with their homework, and then they make love to their wives tenderly.
Just regular guys. That's their 9 to 5. Hey, all right, honey, I'm going to go to work. I'll be back in a little while. A lot of whites walking through. Hold on. All right. I love you. You dirty devil. And then they come home. Oh, come on. You know mathematics. 2 times 2 is 4. I understand. I understand. I'm the favorite comedian of many Black Israelites. I don't know if you guys knew that.
Really?
What's their favorite joke that you tell, Chip?
It's hard to say. I know Keys to the Kingdom of My Heart is on all their iPods. They're big
Oh,
fan.
okay.
Yeah, my music more.
That makes sense. Everyone
Yeah.
loves your music.
Babe, let me ask you, Jesse, what kind of music do you like? And don't be afraid.
I like all kinds of music. I really don't have a specific gender. To make it shorter, the kind of music I don't like, it's heavy metal. I just can't.
Oh, you would
Get
hate my
into
music.
it.
I make music so heavy only the devil can lift it. What?
I would like to hear some.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's on iTunes and stuff. It's very expensive. I usually charge like $40 a song.
That's why it hasn't broken the internet.
Yeah.
You gotta make
wearing,
it more affordable.
Are you wearing black leather?
Yeah, pretty much. Everything's leather.
Are you a dominatrix?
I like to believe so.
I got spanked one time.
Today.
I got spanked for
You kinda
being
like it?
bad.
Did you like it? Were
Yeah,
you being
'cause
a bad boy?
I had been a very bad boy.
Or were you being a good bad boy?
Well, I don't know. You tell me. I was just jumping up and down. 'Cause I like to jump up and down. And I didn't realize that my friend let his hamsters run around on the rug and I stepped on both of them.
Oh, you were being a very naughty boy.
It was a total accident. I was just jumping up and down. And the next thing you heard, the family screaming. And I realized I had hamster guts in my shoes.
You should have filmed it. You could have
Oh.
made some money.
I didn't think, oh, yeah, there's a lot of guys that like crush porn. See ya. Talk to me
Yep.
about the money you've
Oh,
made
God.
stepping on small animals.
I can't bring myself to do it, Chip. I can't. Maybe if it was like a terminal animal, like one that was dying of cancer or something.
That's right. Yeah, you
And
know
I'm
what
just-
I do? You ought to do this. Put on a mini skirt and then go to the go like to the vet, and anyone that's bringing in their dog to put it down, say, I'll do it for half price. Just drop it outside, got your heels on, jump up on its head, make a few dollars, and everybody's happy.
There you go. You put the poor dog out of its misery, make some moolah. I like this, Chip.
Everybody's helping. Yeah, it's called, what's it called? Squish porn?
I think it is called squish porn. Yeah, something like that. Usually they really like bunnies. They really like when you step on bunnies, apparently. That's a big one.
Wait, do you really
That's-
kill the
that's-
bunny?
That's a porn?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
Have you
yeah,
been
yeah.
stepping on bunnies for no reason? And you're like, I could have made money doing this.
Hey,
That's
hey, hey.
crazy.
I know you're not judging people's taste, are you, Jessy?
I'm not. I'm just shocked about. See, my kind of porn, that even in the most gruesome porn that I've been into, everything is consensual. I don't think the rabbit, the little bunnies,
No.
consented to be
Oh, no,
squished.
He signed a waiver.
One time I
Little
seen
bunny
one,
paw.
and the guy said to the rabbit, I'm going to jump on you. If you don't like it, you can leave. And the rabbit just looked up at him. So I took that as consent.
Yeah.
What's the most
Oh,
gruesome
God.
porn you like, Jesse? What's the most gruesome porn?
Oh, I don't know. I like degrading. I like being degradation, spanking, hair pulling, kicking.
Kicking? Now, do you like being
yeah.
kicked or kicking?
I like kicking. I
Where
like
do you-
doing. I like being the dominant.
Where do you kick?
Balls is my favorite place. Gut comes second. Nothing around the face. I always believe that you gotta maintain the face intact, but the butt cheeks also. It's a very fun place to smack sometimes.
I would hate to get kicked in the balls.
Really, that's like the number one that everyone prefers. Kicking the balls. Kicking in
No,
the
I
balls.
wouldn't like that at all. I wouldn't care for that. I've been tinkled on once.
Did you like it?
I don't know. It was a bird. I didn't know what he was doing, but I reached up. I was like, "Oh, look at him!" And it got me right in the chin and face.
Oh,
Oh.
no.
I know. It was white tinkle, and it had a substance inside of it.
Chip, I don't think that was tinkle.
I was just gonna say that.
Oh, I
think-
hope. And it would happen every day. And then someone said, "You got to stop dozing off under where the bird perch is."
Yeah. Wait, where
Yeah.
was the bird perch?
Over my bed.
Why was there a bird perch over your bed?
Because it was just, I like to look up at the little feathers and stuff. So I would leave food out for them and they would fly in while I was sleeping. And a lot of times I would wake up and just see white stuff all over my bed and chin.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not tinkle, but that is good luck.
Is it? That's what they say. You ever have a bird make a bathroom on you?
Yeah.
Multiple times. Yeah.
Wait, is that a thing for
LA
you?
happens to me a lot.
Oh, you're touching your bosom. That's a psychological sign. Do you like birds to make
Yeah.
on you?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Do you ever
kick
kick
a
a
guy
guy
in
in
the
the
balls?
balls?
Say.
What, Dave?
No, I was gonna add, didn't you do a scene with Big Bird?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
Wait, what
Does
kind of
anybody find
scene?
Big
I mean, now that you mention it, I think I should, add that scene to my repertoire, to my portfolio.
Oh, you do adult
find
films.
Big Bird hot? Would you find Big Bird hot?
I
He's tall,
don't.
ladies.
I know, but I don't. But I think, a fun parody about Big Bird having sex would be interesting for me to make and see.
Okay, let me ask you. How
It's all
tall are
about
you?
the art.
How tall are you?
Me, I'm short. I'm 5'6".
Okay. Do you like a taller guy?
I like tall guys, but I don't mind guys my height or taller.
How tall is your husband?
5'9".
Does he get jealous if he sees you making a movie?
Not really. I mean, he met me when I was already Jessy Dubai. So, and he was one of my fans before we got married. So, even if he gets jealous, I guess that's why he doesn't watch my porn anymore.
So, but when you're going to shoot, what do you tell him? All right, look, I'll be back in a little while. Do what you got to do, but you're not going to like this.
No, usually I'll just be like, I'm gonna go to work. And when he's calling me or like, I'm in another state working and he calls me, he's like, hey babe, what are you doing? And I'll be like, sucking dick, getting my ass fucked. What do you think, babe? What are you doing?
Wait, does he go out and do the same thing, or you let him do the same thing?
No, but we have an open relationship. Like when I'm not in town, you can do whatever you want. We have threesomes and foursomes together. So when I'm away, I don't care who he has recreational sex with. I'm the wife. I'm the one that sleeps with. I'm the one that we share our life together. Whoever he fucks on the side is none of my business.
Wow, okay, that's a cool way to look at it. Zia, do you have that same
Romantic.
kind of relationship?
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Ours just regular monogamous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but-
Almost like it's like Jesse's got a different kind of wiring.
Yeah.
And I had to being cheated on. I'm a Scorpio and I'm very, very jealous, very, very possessive. And when I'm in a relationship, like I give all myself and I expect the same thing in return. And when I started becoming really monogamous, like cut out like my hookups, cut out like even like work sometimes because I wanted to be faithful to my partner, they always ended up cheating on me that I got to the point that I'm like, I'm done with this. Like, if they want to have fun, that's fine. I'm not going to stop them, but I'm also going to have fun. And then for some reason, I meet my husband that we love each other. We care for each other. We do believe in marriage, but we don't believe in monogamy. So we both love each other. We don't cheat on each other. If he's gonna go and mess with someone, he'll tell me if I want to know. But otherwise, it's like don't ask, don't tell. As long as he doesn't get no one pregnant, as long as he doesn't fall in love with no one, I don't see it different than me going and having sex with other people for work.
And
So if
don't
he
bring back
was-
no COVID.
Yeah.
And don't come back with no COVID.
Any STD. If he was to strike up like a friendship with a girl that he was sleeping with, would that upset you?
She will have to be my friend too.
Okay. That's fair. Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you have to be friends with both of us, and you need to know that even if he falls in love with you, he's not gonna be with you because he's married legally to me. And if he decides to leave, half of his shit belongs to me. So,
Yeah.
it is a win-win, lose-lose type of thing.
Let
so.
me ask you, would you
But
be
no,
jealous if your husband, like, let's just say your husband said, I want to see this lady today. And you said, but hon, it's Christmas Eve. And he goes, yeah, but I'm in Paris with this lady.
First of all, I will ask, how the fuck did you afford to go to Paris? And second of all, I will ask, why didn't you took me? And third of all, I will say, sure, that's fine, go ahead. But I want to see pictures. I want to be part of the fun, even if it's like, through video type of thing.
Zia, would you like that kind of relationship?
No, I feel like that's something that you'd have to like really prepare for and be ready for. And even when you are, I think that there's still going to be those feelings. So I'm not sure. I feel like that would take
It's not
some years
easy.
and time. Yeah, I always hear that. It takes a lot of communication,
So
right?
hard. So
Yeah.
hard. It's so hard. Because I still get jealous. It's like sometimes my husband will be like texting like this, and I'll be like, what are you doing? Nothing. And just go like that. He is a left hand, so he usually uses his left hand more. And I still get jealous, and I'm like, why are you twisting your phone like this? Who are you talking with? Why are you hiding this? And he's like, babe, just how I hold my phone because this hand got tired. So I still get like those jealousy, like, just like normal. But then I remember, calm down. It's like I already prepared him because there was one time that I caught him like almost cheating, And I called out for the divorce. I was like, I want to get divorced. I was like, I did not get married for this. I'm like, this is bullshit. He cried like a baby. He begged me, and we
What was
came
he
into
doing?
jumping, just like I would think like you. He was jumping. He got on his knees. He was like crawling like at me and saying like, please, baby, forgive me, please, 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 like with tears on his eyes. And part of me was like so mad, but other part of me was like, okay, you know, you're a human just like me. You make stupid mistakes just like me. You fucking asshole. I forgive you. You know.
How'd
And
you
since
catch
then,
him?
I was like,
Like, what was he doing that was considered cheating? Like, what? How'd you get him?
he messaged me on Grinder. Because
Okay.
I have an account on Grinder for like because a lot of us performers, we go through like we have accounts on Grinder, and sometimes we don't use them for hooking up. We also use them to like for us to keep in contact with each other when we're out of town, blah blah blah. But I wasn't using this account anymore, so I had somebody else's picture. It was a picture of a friend without a head, and like you know you could just see kind of the torso. And this person sends me a message, and I'm like, hi there, how are you? And one thing led to another, and I'm like, let me see a picture of you, and boom, it's a picture of my husband. And I'm like, what? And I was like, I flirt with him. I literally like kind of like catfish him for like 30 minutes. Like, where are you going? And you know, and then he's like, do you live by downtown? Because I'm gonna be driving by there soon. And I'm like, wait, hold the fuck. How the fuck are you gonna be driving downtown when downtown is here and you work all the way over here? And we live here. So there's no way for you to be. So that means you're not even at work right now. All these things, you know, came to my mind that I was even thinking of getting a hotel room downtown, booking the hotel, sitting in the bed and just waiting for him to open the door and be like, what did you thought was gonna happen, sweetheart? But I was like, why am I gonna waste my money? Why am I gonna waste my time? Like, fuck this. I got the phone and I was like, sorry, your wife knows. And immediately I sent him a text from my phone that I'm like, I know. And I sent him the screenshots. And then he comes back. He's like, I'm so sorry, babe. It didn't took him like longer than 10 minutes to come back home. Like he was in the area, I guess, trying to hook up with someone on Grinder before getting home. That's when I was like, yeah, I want a divorce. I did not got married to be dealing with this bullshit. So for a week, he was like crying and like asking me for forgiveness and this and that. And I was like, okay, I'll forgive you. But from now on, don't expect for me to be faithful since you're not going to be either. So I started like retaking my career in the adult industry, and I started going full force. And now if he gets jealous because I'm having sex with someone else, my answer is, so do you when I'm out of town. Whether you do it or whether I
I
don't.
bet the wedding was marvelous.
We didn't have a wedding. We actually we're gonna have a wedding in 3 years, because I was like, I want to have a wedding when we turn 5 years married to see if it's worth it. Because I don't see the point of getting a wedding, huge wedding, and then 3 months later you're divorced.
Don't spend all that money.
Yeah.
Instead of we bought a house, we bought a business together.
Smart.
So now, if things work out between us the way it has been working all this time, after that big, huge fight that we had, I thought we needed to have that fight to like literally put our perspective, you know, like, okay, so what do you want out of this life? What do you want out of this marriage? Okay, now we're in the same page. Let's fucking deal with this.
Let me ask you a question.
And now,
sorry, let me ask you a question. I got cheated on one time, but she said she wasn't cheating.
They all say that.
I came home early and she was under the sheets with 2 other people. And I said, what are you doing? And she said, thank God they're here, Lyle, because I couldn't wake up and they came in and saved me.
Was everybody naked?
No, they had no shirts on. And I think, and she said, give us a couple minutes, Lyle. So I waited outside in a huff and they came out. And the one guy had his pants on backwards and his shirt. And she said, I couldn't wake up, Lyle. They rescued me.
But that was the style
nice
back then. I don't know if you remember Chris Cross. That was
yes, crisscross applesauce. I say that instead of Indian style. Thank you kindly. Dave, have you ever been cheated on?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Why? You got a giant pecker. Who would cheat on you?
I couldn't believe it. It was amazing. This girl was cheating on me with her ex-boyfriend. And
It's always the ex.
Yeah, like, and it was like I would call her out on it, and like, because she would do stuff like get off the phone. She always stayed in touch with this guy, but this is when like the iPhones first came out.
Yep.
And remember,
I have an iPhone.
but the first ones, like if someone had call waiting, everyone could hear the boop. You know what I mean? Like the other person, so we would both hear it.
Yeah.
And then she would just get off the phone a few minutes later. And she kept us going for a little while until she got pregnant by him. And that was like,
shit.
It was like really fascinating on some like, wow, you really rode this as far as you could. You know what I mean?
He really stuck it in there.
Yeah.
He really came. Yeah, he didn't even pull out.
Not at all.
He's a breeder.
So crazy. And but it was great. It was actually one of the greatest things that ever could have happened.
Why? What happened?
Because I was too nose open for this girl. You know what I mean? Yep. Like I had to get a nice bow, and then I was more stern on these hoes after that. You know what I mean?
You got to not let anybody push you around. You don't need to be a doormat, Lyle. That's what people say to me. How long you been with your present girl?
Like 2 years.
No cheating?
That's good.
No.
Zia, let me ask you a question. Because Zia's like, give us a news story to riff on.
Oh, we got a news story right here.
This is why I love Zia.
So, thanks, Chip. So there's a man in Tennessee who's facing multiple charges because he had to wait 10 minutes for his pizza.
Oh my God.
At Little Caesars.
Before we go any further, I have 7 or 8. My pizza takes longer than I expected stories. Jessy, do you have a good story about your pizza taking longer than expected?
I don't know. I'm waiting for my pizza right now. So let's see if we have a developing story right now.
That's a good way to. One time I went to a place. You guys ever hear Little Caesars where they go pizza, 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 pizza?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm standing there and I'm waiting, and I just keep thinking of the commercial and it's cracking me up. So every time somebody walks in, I'm going, pizza, 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 pizza. And somebody said, you're disturbing the other customers. And I just kept going, pizza, 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 pizza. And they refused to make my pizza until I stopped.
Oh, God.
How long did it take? How long did you go pizza for?
7 hours. I missed both football games. I was so angry. It was a goddamn Sunday. Football doubleheader spurled.
Oh, I can't believe they didn't make your pizza.
Pizza, 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 pizza. Anyway, go ahead, babe. Keep reading. I didn't mean to interrupt with a great story.
That was a great story, Chip. Worthy of interruption.
Which you managed.
Interrupting rather. So anyway, what do you think that someone would do if they had to wait 10 minutes for their pizza?
Drive the car in like fucking Schwarzenegger in the first Terminator.
That's a good one. But what if he destroys the place and he doesn't get his pizza then?
I stand corrected. Start a fire.
That's good.
Take a shit on the floor. Tug his pecker. Sing the national anthem.
My move is definitely to go outside and pee on the side of the building.
Yep.
Okay. That's good. Because then it smells like pee. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Well, this guy decided to take out an AK-47 and hold the pizza, hold the pizza place up.
That's what I'd love to do if my pizza was taking too long. You pointed at him like fucking Tony Montana, and you make him extra pepperoni, sock cucker. Make him fucking make your pizza. So what happens? Is he in trouble or no?
He's definitely in trouble. He's facing multiple aggravated assault charges.
He didn't shoot anybody.
30 minutes or less.
That's true.
That's true. But they said that, his name is Charles Dottie Jr. He's 53.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Is he the one who sings that song? Fucking, my tea's gone cold and blah, blah, blah.
I've never heard that song before. Is that?
Yes, you have. It's in Stand by Eminem.
Oh,
Dido.
You're talking about Dido.
My apologies. Fucking her in a dumb cold tea. Heat it up, stupid.
I like how after he said the name of the song, we all was able to hear what the fuck that horse shit was.
That's right.
It sounded like a country song when he was singing it.
Yeah, it sure was. Yup.
But yeah, so apparently, sorry, go ahead.
Nothing. Go ahead.
So apparently he was really upset when he was told that his pepperoni pizza would take 10 minutes to make. And so he demanded free breadsticks and went outside to wait for the pizza. Apparently, when he came back in, he had the rifle and was pointing it at the employees, demanding his pizza right away.
Did they give it to him?
I think they just called the cops.
Oh,
Well, this obviously wasn't Texas because they would have given them those breadsticks.
that's right. That was the right thing to ask for if they're slow at your pizza.
And they would have had guns. You know that they had guns in Texas.
Right.
That-
You just pull it out.
Yeah, exactly. Jesse, are
behind
you
the counter.
traveling for work anytime soon?
I was just in New York
Big
last
Apple in.
week,
That's right.
and then before that I was in Connecticut, and before that I was in LA, and before that was Las Vegas. So
Super
anytime
spreader.
from here, and actually not, because every time I went, I had to get tested for work and stuff. So this time I'm gonna take a month at home to discombobulate from all the trips that I've done, and actually work on like my podcast. I'm editing my content and enjoy my house for like a change. What's the point of having a house if you don't get to enjoy it, right?
What's your podcast called?
Eye to Eye with
She just-
Jessy Dubai.
Okay, what do you talk
Oh.
about? Like if I was on your show, Jess, thanks for having me. Good to be here. Go ahead.
I like to talk about everything, and that it can lead from sex education, because most of my guests are from the adult industry,
Sure.
into dating tips, sex tips, things that are happening in the world at the moment, like sometimes even political stuff that, some of my guests, even though we're porn stars, we also pay taxes, so therefore we can criticize the government.
Who have you
And
had
we all
on?
have different. Right now I don't want to disclosure anything because I haven't launched those episodes. But if you want to hear about it, just go to anywhere where you can hear your podcast. And the name is Eye to Eye with Jessy Dubai.
Because I'm very good on podcasts. Let's talk about sensuality. Let's talk about how to make a person have a cummer.
Wait, what?
Let's talk about, like, let's say I'm a guest on your podcast. You go, well, welcome me as Chipperson. You go, Chip, thanks for coming.
Okay, and
You didn't welcome me.
oh, my bad. Sorry. Okay, so we're gonna start by
What are you doing?
what is that? Okay,
is-
so what is that face? Oh, you're just
I'm just
waiting.
chillaxing.
Oh,
This is my ready for podcast moment.
oh God.
That's the
Oh,
receiving
God.
position.
Okay, so let's welcome everyone tonight, Chipper, tonight in my podcast, Eye to Eye with Jessy Dubai. Say hello, darling.
Good evening. By the way, babe, there's something in my camera view. I can only see half of you.
Oh,
What do you got in there? What is that? Like a bag of potatoes?
no, that was my dildo in the way. My bad.
Oh, I've had that happen too, all kidding aside. One time I went to school and 4 of my dildos fell out of my backpack and the football team laughed at me. And they go, why is there blood and stool on these things, Lyle? I said, mind your beeswax. Dave, let me ask you a question.
What's up, man?
Would you consider yourself, sure you're a comedian, sure you travel, would you consider yourself a sensual lover, or would you consider yourself more of a wham bam thank you person?
Sensual.
Yeah?
Yeah,
too.
man.
Me
Yeah.
too. I like to nibble a girl's ear. Jess, do you like your ears nibbled?
I do. I actually do. I didn't like that because some guys are like really sloppy doing it, just
Yeah.
fill my ear with saliva. But when they actually are good at it, I actually enjoy it very much.
See, I've done that before too, and I realized the error of my ways, but I was always go,
Ah,
and then I would just like suck on the ear, and occasionally I've dropped in a few.
oh God. No, please.
Like chunky ones?
Yeah, unfortunately,
Ooh.
somebody called it a mucusy cornflake. We laughed about it after, you know.
Yeah.
But she had to take something and dig it out. She had to take toothpicks and dig it out.
Yeah.
She didn't have
I'm
any
sensual.
No.
I'm sensual, like a ear nibbler. I'm a good ear nibbler. I can undo screwback earrings. That's how good I am.
Oh, those are hard.
Damn.
I've ripped those out with my teeth because they were bugging me because I didn't like the metallic clink, 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 clink. But I like to get on into an ear and you nibble it like that from the side.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
You ever pull an ear like that and then just lick behind it? Like you just lick where the ear meets the back of the head?
Yeah.
That's where'd you go? Oh, there you are. All right.
Yeah, you get all that avocado cheese and stuff and build up from back there.
Yeah, that's a nice odor. I like a nice.
That's the nectar of a woman right there.
As long as it doesn't smell like Rich Voss's behind his
It does.
ear.
What I like to do is you take a woman who's at least 400 pounds and has an ear gauge that big, and you pop it out and you rub your finger around the hole and you enjoy.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You want a hipster. You want a hipster with fedora sweat that's gathering back there.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
you have a
no.
little fucking ring under your nose and hair under your arms. Get over here with that ear gauge. Put down your vegan sandwich. Let me take a whiff of that.
That should be one of your candle scents, Chip.
Yes.
Yes.
I agree.
Ear gauge hole. That's really nice. So where can people get your podcast, Jess? Let's talk turkey.
Anywhere where you can see your podcast, which is like iPodcast and Spotify. It's Eye to Eye with Jessy Dubai.
Now, Zia, let me ask you something, bae.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing this thing on OnlyFans with your fucking husband. Talk about this, because I saw a picture of you and a lady, too. What's going on with that? What are you doing?
So I've been getting guests on. So first we had Mary Beth Johnson, who's married
Who's
to Brian
that?
Johnson.
I never heard of her.
You've had her on before, Chip. She's married to Brian Johnson.
Oh, I like her. Okay, I didn't recognize the
Yeah.
name. My apologies.
That's okay, Chip. She's a good egg.
I
loved
love her.
having
I love her
on.
husband,
Yes.
too.
Me too. I love them both. They're great.
Yeah. Yep.
And she was really good on it. It was so fun. So she was my first guest. She came out and came on. And then the next one that's going to
Stop
be
saying
out on
came out and came on. It sounds too lyrical. I don't like it.
came out and came on. I'm going to turn it into a new song. And then I have Natalie Cuomo on the next one.
Oh, she related to Andrew Cuomo?
No.
Chris
She
Cuomo?
does-
Oh God.
Former,
she wasn't very
she,
clear about it on Twitter.
she related to fucking Mario Cuomo?
Well, maybe that guy.
Okay, so you got Natalie on. You guys talking about sex and whatnot?
We talk a little bit about that. Yeah, we've got we read some fun stories, and then basically we go through Reddit and find these people who need advice on some of the issues. You're like, holy shit, is this actually real? And we try our best to give them advice.
Okay, that sounds really hot. And how come you're not just doing it with your husband?
Well, it's because we only have enough space and mics and stuff in here for two people. So anytime we have a guest on, he just takes a back seat, and then he'll come on when we don't have guests. And then hopefully we'll be able to do it in studio. What you doing with your tongue there, Chip?
Just chilling?
Just chilling. Yeah.
Yeah, just doing a little palsy exercise.
Oh, good.
Balls.
Yeah. Sometimes I like to palsy exercise. It's good for your jaw. All right, Dave, what are you promoting?
Well, I also have a podcast.
Talk to me about it. When am I
Apologies.
coming on?
You can come on whenever you want. We had Zia on. We
So
talked
fun.
about times that people should have apologized in their life but didn't.
Mhm.
Check that episode out. I think you'd be surprised. I didn't know Zia the way. I don't care how much Chipperson you watch. You don't get to know Zia the way you get to know Zia on No Need for Apologies. So go check that out on YouTube. Type in
Thank you,
No
Dave.
Need for Apologies podcast. Yeah, that's about it, man. Show dates, they might be coming to an end. Who knows?
Who do you do it with? Derek Gaines?
Yeah, Derek Gaines.
Why is it going to end?
Oh no, I meant show dates, like live show dates. Like, I mean, I just came back
Oh.
from Texas.
Because
I'm
of
supposed to be in
Omicron.
Atlantic City next week at the Borgata, so maybe that'll still happen. But you know, that's it.
Let me ask you something. Before we wrap up, let's all talk about something that happened when someone should have apologized and didn't. Jesse, talk to me about a time when someone should have said sorry, those little magic words, and they didn't do it.
When I asked one of my boyfriends not to come inside me, and they were just like, deal with it, rather than like, oh, sorry, you asked us to do it.
Oh, they should have said sorry. Yup, you're absolutely right.
at least, I know you were not, because I enjoyed it too, but at least make me feel less of a whore and say sorry.
Yep. Okay. Dave, talk to me about when a person should have apologized and didn't.
I told a story. For me, I remember a friend of mine allowed me to use his apartment to take a girl home from the club because he lived near the club. And I took her there. I did have sex with her, but I couldn't find a condom. So I just like pulled out and stained all over his blankets.
Oh,
And
no.
then like he asked me to clean the blankets, which I did, but I'm not good at laundry. So I just bleached the hell out of his Tommy Hilfiger sheet and blanket comforter set and brought it back to him looking like camouflage. And he's just like, yeah, I don't fucking want that. And I'm like, well, I did everything. You know what I mean? Like, we're not friends behind it, but he definitely was like, he never wanted me to use the place. So apparently I bullied him. I found out later, apparently I bullied him into letting me use his place to have sex.
Fuck him. You were right.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. I never apologized for that shit.
All right, Zia, what's the time someone should have apologized? My story is boring compared to that one.
I have a feeling yours is going to be good, Chip. I don't know.
No, it ain't. My breakdancing career was almost ruined by somebody, and he should have said sorry.
What happened?
Well, I used to wear flip-flops and hang out on the boardwalk and just moonwalk and pop lock and ask for donations. Like I'd pretend I was a robot. And fucking guy came out of the bowling alley. Hold on, fix your hair, daddy. A guy came out of the bowling alley and I took a bowling ball and he slammed it onto my foot, my flip-flops, crushing all bones.
And then you couldn't do it anymore. He took away your whole career.
Yeah, he sure did. So I figured I'll just hop around and make money. And then he did the same thing to that foot.
And he never said sorry?
No, he didn't. He laughed and he filmed it and made a video.
That's so rude.
I was really upset.
I feel like you could sue him, Chip.
No, I'm not going to be a jerk about it.
You're too nice.
Yeah, I
You're
was
too
only
nice,
laid up.
Chip.
I lost a little bit. I lost about 2 years worth of income.
That you could sue for 2 years worth of income. How much do you usually make in
what
a
am
year
I going to
doing
do?
that?
Harp on it? All right, Zia. When someone should have apologized to you, but they didn't. Who you typing to, Jessy? Who you typing to?
I was just setting up the my order not to ring the bell when they arrive.
That's
for my
right, because
pizza.
you don't want to interrupt Chipperson, my lady. Okay,
Exactly.
let me ask you something, Zia. Before we go, talk about a time someone should have apologized to little Zia, and they didn't. I like your
Well,
knees.
one time, thank you. I lotion them extra.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, I
for-
hate lotion knees. Forget
Oh,
that
no?
compliment. No, no, fucking
Take it back.
disgusting. I like an ashy knee. I like to touch a
Oh.
knee like that and have it fucking flake like cheddar cheese when you're cutting it.
All right. Well, just for you, I'll stop lotioning my knees.
Yeah,
Chip.
no
Only
lotion.
for
I
you.
hate lotion. I like a nice flaky girl.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Yeah, like a pastry. I like a heel like a pastry.
Talk about lizard people.
Oh, I love it.
I'll dry myself out. I'll be a little raisin prune for you.
Good girl. So when should they have
thanks, Jeff.
apologized, but they didn't?
One time my stepmom was leaving to go somewhere. I don't remember where she was going, but she told me she would give me a ride to my best friend's house if I could get ready by the time she wanted to leave. So I said, okay, cool. And I like rushed around to get ready really quickly. And I was rushing and she got in the car and started taking off. And I was running down the driveway and then down the road chasing after her, asking her to stop and wait for me so I could get in the car and get a ride to my friend's house. And she didn't. And she just left and she never said sorry.
That happened to me one time too, but it was a stranger. And then I finally got in his car and he kidnapped me
Where did he take you?
to a cabin,
And what did he do?
put firecrackers in my rectum.
And lit them?
Oh,
Yep,
What happened after that?
it hurt.
Sounds like worse than one man, one jar.
Yeah, it really is.
Where's that video?
It's a good video.
I think I remember hearing about this. What year was this, Chip?
I
When he
have
did it to-
that
uh,
video.
it
Oh,
was-
it's horrible.
2004, 2007, and then twice in 2018. Same guy, same cabin. You think I'd stop
Really?
chasing his car?
He's
Yeah.
just cracked.
Oh God.
I like to chase a
Fooled me
guy's car
twice.
down. Yeah, he fooled me 6 times. He got me. He's good though, this guy. He's a good talker, you know. Anyway,
How's your butt?
what's that? It's bad. I have to use a bag sometimes. Yeah, because it's been fused shut.
Oh no.
I know. Believe me, I'll talk more about it next week. All right, listen.
Okay, I can't wait.
Jessy, thanks for being here. Now, do you know how we close out the show, Jessy? Zia, tell Jessy before I fire everybody.
Remind me.
Okay, we can't all lose our jobs. So we count down, and then when we get to the end, we say Chippy Kaye, Father Mucker.
Because we don't
can't
like to
swear, it's
curse
a
on this
family
show.
Yeah.
For families. Okay,
Sure.
what number should we count down from?
What about
Okay.
-6?
No, because then we'll have to go all the way through to whatever until we get back
Oh,
down to zero.
Like all
Trust
the way
me.
back. I see. You've done this before. This isn't your first
All
counting
right, let's
rodeo.
do -6. What the fuck? All right,
When
Jessy,
he
are
was-
you ready?
When he was healing
Yes.
from that firecracker wound.
Oh, that guy got me good. He told me his friends got me too. I didn't even talk about that. His friend had a red pickup truck, and I used to chase it making dog noises, and he took me to the same cabin. I'm like, you guys are a team. I understand. Anyway, and he was a big fucking bottle rocket guy.
Okay,
All
let's
right,
do
let's-
this.
Let's count down. -6, -5,
-5,
-4,
-4,
-3,
-3,
-2,
-2,
-1.
One.
Chippy
Chippy
Kaye.
Kaye.
For the muckers.
Muckers.
Father
All right.
Muckers.
All right, cool. I'm glad you didn't curse because we don't like the word fuck on this show.
No.
We can't say that word.
No.
Jessy, Dave, Zia, thanks. Have a great Christmas, and Daddy will see you next year.
Bye,
Take care,
guys.
guys.
Thanks, Chip. Bye.
Peace.
All right.
Hey, what's up, party people?
Let's go!